I feel congested. Red blotches on my face. In places that are not normally cursed by the pandemic. I love my Jeep. I think it was 2006. Pretty sure it was. It's a remake, remodel Jeep. Yeah. I'm mountain climbing Jeep. Yes, it just doesn't have its parts on to be like that when I'm driving down the road. Officer Lawrence fixes up my Jeep and keeps it and drives it a little bit to keep it rumbose. And I didn't sue the fucking... No, I love that fucking pet store. I didn't sue that woman at all. I was wondering what to do, and I was like, wow, this is a lot just to... Because you have to kind of keep care of guard dogs too, you know. And I like them. They're so mean. I don't really want to spend time. But I am thinking chinchillas would be sweet. But I did go to a party that Sarah put on for me. And she's like, these are the people that are like always here. And then when we're bracing it for people that were beaten or something, it's a bit more of a organized shit show. I was like, yeah, you know, crack's the only poisonous one. But it fucks you up taking prescriptions when you don't need them. She's like, you actually believe that? I was like, yep. I believe it should be illegal. It should be made a certain dosage, a certain grit. It's just herbs and plants and buds and flowers and shit. It should be made like a certain way so it can be like a party drug. And then if people want, they can inquire into the shit from the doctor still. Make it soft. My friend Lindsay, little Lindsay, she's such a midget, and then I discovered that her back was broken. She didn't know it was broken. She never looked. She didn't know what she was looking at. And her spine was broken and mended. And she didn't have parents from a car accident, but she didn't think she was in the car accident. I was like, you probably weren't. It's called widowery and grieving and loss. Your spine tries to break. First fuck cocksucker knock on the door that didn't belong there. She took some meth. Thank God it wasn't poisoned. And fucking tried to kill herself with it. And just laid there. And I just kept changing her warm blanket. And she was hiring Dickens and making her soup and stuff. And yeah, I got in a little bit of trouble for... Because at the time, nobody knew what that shit was. I paid for her to go to the doctor on the behalf that I scared her by accident. Got in a little bit of trouble for that. But yeah, little Lindsay, she's a midget because she broke her back at a young age. You don't die. You don't die. She might have... I don't think she killed herself. That's Joey's cousin, so that's a cousin of ours. I don't think she killed herself. But her mom was scared. And trying to develop a better way to think about things. And I was helping. And then it confused me. I worked so hard at calming the family because her auntie, her mom died. Said the whole spiel. She's like that's what got me actually worked up is that I wore myself out trying to discover, and I was writing a paper, which was scientific, on these drugs. If they weren't poison, what would they be? And she's telling me no one's allowed to call me mom except for her out of all her siblings because she's the one that startled the most and broke her spine. He doesn't understand that she broke her spine. I was like, I almost killed the kid. That's awesome. I feel really great about myself. I've been really tired ever since then, but there's a huge fucking paper. I stayed at Joey's house that I bought half of with Navy money because he had enough for half enough. So I bought the other half. And it was good. Yeah, but they are trying to accuse you of being the KKK just because you're so pale. And then they tried to do the violent thing. And I managed to catch the leader in a riot. I didn't know. No, I just knew he was KKK. Pretty intense one, I said. I was like on the microphone. I was like, oh, it's a pretty intense one. Fucking sniped him down. Yeah, like they being the KKK or trying to accuse you of being the KKK. No. Best unrelated friend. Most adventurous. Collaboratory with my female. I can't even talk. That's all I meant to say at all. Most adventurous friend who collabs well, other than the merit of just being a friend, not a best friend, with the family, because a lot of us are really adventurous. With my related best friend, Joey. There we go. Female. What? And Mark and I are the inseparable cousins. Me and my sister should never be apart. I don't know. Why am I going through all my friends? I don't know, but David Nello's is the most healing. Well, I come to him in the roughest shape. Maybe that's it. Could be like a bit condescending, like contradicting, like it could be a bit hypotenuse. He's cool. I do remember his dad, and I do remember him. And I was like this little kid. I'm pretty short as it is, but I remember them. And then they let me play guitar, and I was really good. And when I lose my practice, it's because the fucking guitar is too broken. Because I feel with my fingertips, like most of them. Bam Damily. I love those strawberry candies out of that box. Then at first, I remember trying it. I was like, oh, so sick. Colin let me drive the car once. I scared the shit out of her. Because people were mauling the vehicle. That's creepy. They're humping it and shit. So I was like, here, I'm driving it. And I went like this, backing up. And she's like, are you having fun with it? I was like, oh no. Just checking if there's a bomb in the muffler. And she's like, why? I was like, because if it's rolling, the heat sensor will come on. Or if there's cameras in the vehicle, if you wobble it going forward and then quickly breaks down and go backwards for like a while, your heat sensor will come on if there's illegal cameras in your vehicle that aren't just like solar powered. And how you check if something's solar powered in your vehicle is those big flashlights like beam like crazy. It'll I don't know, like there is solar panels being made by people that are creepy. So like, don't call me out as being a vacant pony, but it's one of those flashlights. They'll get hot and start to smell. People make them illegally, like the anarchists, renegades, especially renegades. Anarchists are just families that are fucked up from abuse. Almost. There's some pretty bad ones though. My speech is mumbly. Well, one, because I'm sick, but two, because candy is a habit too. And habits with smoking and drinking alcohol. It's a lot of habits. So I decided to quit the marijuana. Good thing I picked that one because it does the least amount for me. Yeah, I get fucking sticky lungs because I eat sugar. Like, that's why people that don't even have diabetes, they don't really eat sugar. So, breathe. Nectar jam. Err.
Just like the set of Killer Cop Cloud 5.
Yeah, I want some chinchillas. Buy a cage and custom the cage at home with the tank and some lizard heating pads so they don't get too cold and go sit in their tank. And close the door at night. Why would I do that? Make it cold at night. And there's wiring on there somehow. This fish tank. I'll show you. I got lily pads in there and they're still alive. Yeah, you just can't see them. It's flat at the back. And to clean it, use it as a warm house. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are of having fun, but I would say, as you guys are always getting drunk in my yard, not up at the cabin, not so much at the cabin. It's a long fucking drive. I know. A lot of people aren't equipped to travel out, just around. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to buy a little bit of Shein, but a few hooded blankets off Amazon because they have this style that I think I actually like more than I've noticed on Shein. But SpongeBob stuff, pretty cool. That's part of having fun, right? Fun doesn't happen as much as people think. It's usually before we deploy. And after I'm all, I love you, I hate my feet. And then it hurts all in my legs. Like, oh my god. Got a frog in my throat. That was the reason for the candy, and then it's still there. Anyway, so if me and Colton had big hearts, and you returned when you could, by chance, by luck, by faith, by goodness gracious, and good food. Mine is so broken. I hate that shit. And like now I'm out of things to talk about. And I just want to go. Ugh. I try not to do that, but sometimes when I don't do that, I'm hurting myself more. I gotta. I got kidney fluids and a heart transfusion. She just like rolls in the surgical bed at the Blue Pine Clinic downtown. She's like, lay on it. I was like, okay. And then I woke up. She's like, yes, you got a bit of a heart transfusion and fluids for your kidneys. And she's like, it's gonna hurt for a long time, but it's to heal your skin. So I should put some lotion on and stop being a puss. That's what I did with it. And I want to clean up my room, and I didn't ask to hang out with Coral. I didn't realize it was Saturday either, though. But I feel bad for telling her not to party boy in my face while I'm eating Jell-O. Because that's funny. I'm sorry, girl. Whoa, baby, while you're at it. Oh, yay. That's probably my other bedroom. Because I still dance and perform. And Kobe didn't want to as much. That's why Kobe takes takes care of Coral. Yes. Because Shauna goes hunting without Kobe and can take care of the kids, but she finds it really nerve-wracking. She does. She doesn't really want to. It sucks. It's scary. Because it's boarding school for every kid until they sit at home and think about that they're not as good as a hunter. Yes, and we have a healthy tribe, which is unusual. Cooked. I can't anymore. I'm tired. I got one good video.